Hey everybody, welcome back to Trinity Dairy. Don't forget to like and share the video, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Today's November 5th, 2024. It's kind of a dreary day. It's pretty warm, it's in the 40s, but supposed to be some rain coming this afternoon. We had some yesterday. It's getting kind of muddy here in the front of the barn, but it is what it is. It's some moisture and we needed that. So anyway, a lot of you have been asking how our manure pipe situation's been going because our manure pipe plugged. And so we haven't been able to use our manure system to get the manure out to the lagoon. And honestly, I haven't really done much with it. I've got some manure in the pump, just some pretty thick manure, no bedding or anything in it. And I've been running the pump. I run it every day just to see if it'll build up pressure enough to push something through, but trying to take more advantage of the nice weather to get stuff done outside, because in here this is all inside, so I can work on this if the weather's bad. But anyway, while that's all going on, or hasn't been going on, the barn still needs to be cleaned. So Jordan's already gotten started in here, but I'll show you how we've been cleaning it. So we got the old Gehl skid loader in here. It fits pretty nice in the barn, and a couple shovels, and
it gets done quick.
Yeah, it doesn't go too bad. So we'll get started here and show you how some of that goes. And this thing always gets the comments because I don't have the, well, cab, I guess you would say. I don't really call it rollover protection because I don't think it's built heavy enough to protect you if it rolled over. But that's one of the reasons it doesn't have that on there, is so it can fit in here, because the other one won't fit in here, and with the roll cage or whatever on here, this one won't. Works good for stuff like this. If I have a cow that needs to be lifted or something, I can get it in here. I get a lot of comments on how dangerous this is without that on there. And I always have to laugh at those, because it's like, you can drive a four-wheeler around, goes probably 4 times faster than this thing ever could, with no rollover protection, no nothing, bounce it around all over. Nobody says anything about that, but this thing is just going to wipe out all of humanity because it doesn't have that chintzy little cage on it. So yeah, it is what it is. Some people like seeing the old thing still working, and it still works pretty good. It doesn't get used a lot now that we have the newer one, but for stuff like this, it comes in really nice. And we just keep on using it. So let's get some barn cleaned. Well, there it is, all cleaned. That wasn't too bad. It should have probably been cleaned yesterday. Cows are still going out all the time, so it doesn't have to be cleaned daily, but it wasn't too bad. It got pretty much just a spreader load. So that was pretty much a full load, so that went good. So now we'll go haul it out, and then we'll come back in. We'll take the other skid steer over to the ag bag that I got the chopped straw in. And then we will bed the gutters and bed the stalls. And I bed the gutters just because that helps soak up the liquid that's in the gutter, and then makes it a lot easier to clean out. So we'll go spread this out and then get some straw in here. The front of that plastic up a little bit so I can get under it without ripping it. Put the tires back on there then.
Well, hey everybody. Now, Justin got the barn all bedded, the stalls and the gray and the gutters and all that. So, looks good. Now we'll get cows in.
Hey everybody, it's a couple days later. We're out here on some corn stubble that we chopped off earlier. I got the 806 out here and I've got it on our disc. And what I'm out here to do, I'm not really so much doing major fall tillage, but I want to work this tractor. Couple different reasons. One of them is that it just needs to get some hard work. It hasn't been worked hard, I don't think, for a long time. And sad lot, it's just got to get heated up and worked. The second reason is I'm going to put an engine heater on it, and for that I need to drain the coolant out. But before I do that, I want to see if my temperature gauge is working, because so far it hasn't moved. But I haven't really done much more with it than drive it around a little bit, so I haven't really done anything to work it to heat it up either. So if I have to drain the entire engine out to put the heater in, I'd rather put a temp gauge in too if I know this one's not working. So we're gonna make a few passes out here. Disc, I don't know. I've got this disc set pretty aggressive, so we'll see. It's not gonna take a lot to turn this up, but we'll definitely be able to put some load on. So we'll see how that goes.
I didn't think I was gonna have to shut the gate behind us, but we were followed out here. You guys are nosy.
Well, there we go. Made around on there. I worked it pretty good. I definitely need to get fluid in the rear tires, which I kind of figured with having the loader on the front. This is pretty soft ground here, so going up the hills, it really wanted to spin out pretty bad. So that's going to have to be something done with that, which I kind of expected. But I don't think my temp gauge is working because it didn't move at all on that pass, and it should have come up to at least normal doing that. So I'll probably have to put I'm just going to put an auxiliary gauge in it. And it also didn't seem like when I get on them hills, it seemed like it bogged down pretty quick, but it's also not turboed either. So it could just be because I'm more used to disking and stuff with the turbo tractors. Or maybe the governor in that injector pump is a little bit sticky yet. Maybe with some more cleaner running through there, that'll open up. But otherwise it seems to do pretty good. But we're definitely, if we're going to do much pulling with it or even pushing snow or stuff with the loader, it's going to have more weight in the back. But anyway, we're probably going to wrap it up for this video. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next one.